We'll do that as well. We'll take the overlay off. Yeah. Yeah, what more do you guys want? You guys want me to introduce the players? Okay. Alright, welcome to the Grand Finals, guys. It is to the top left-hand side, our blue Protoss player in this Team Liquid showdown. He is MaNa. And to the bottom right-hand side, our red Terran player from Team Liquid is uThermal. Game one of this best of 5. And we'll be seeing a little bit more of uThermal in about an hour or so as well in the WardiTV Christmas Invitational. Again, that's going to be our next event here as well. Will the Christmas Invitational delay for this tournament? Maybe very slightly. Like, I mean, it depends like where we're at in an hour. Like in an hour, if we have like game 5 of this starting, we'll delay the start by 10 minutes or so, like for game 5 of this to finish, you know. But if we are, I'm pretty sure I'm not pretty sure there'll not be a delay, but I'm pretty confident we'll be able to figure it out. Like, it shouldn't be any real issue. I really thought that we were gonna have some downtime. Like, we were moving along so quickly before, and the last series just took forever with the longer games and the downtime that we had between the games. And all of a sudden, like, my dreams of going to get dinner and like actually having something to eat this evening have dissipated rather quickly. So, GG my dreams. GG my dreams. Feels bad, man. Alright, well, let's get this rolling. As we do see, the early scout was nothing too substantial, and the early expand from both players has been very normal, and it's just confirmation of that that's come down from these initial workers so far. One probe will hide way off to the left side, and we'll see if that's some sort of proxy play later on. Interesting for it not to go back home, as we do see just a nice quick bunker coming up, and even that Reaper just sat here just in case something happens. Not going to go across the map just yet. Meanwhile, the factory and the reactor are finishing up, and we'll see what uThermal follows up with. He's already thrown down that second gas to continue into this next stage. A couple of Marines going to be popping out in a moment or so and heading towards that bunker on the top of a natural ramp. And he's going to be making an armory rider. What? Okay, well, uThermal said in the lobby chat, I hope you're ready for some memes. This might be some real type memes coming in right here. If he's really going to make a 4 and 4 drop, I guess. It's going to be kind of interesting, as we do see this Dark Shrine on the way up in the main base. So MaNa going to play fast ETs. uThermal going to play... Oh, is he going to go Drilling Claws? Oh. Ah. I was going to say, like, is he just going to build a 4? That doesn't make sense, right? It's going to be Drilling Claws, then a Siege Tank. So a Siege Tank for safety, Drilling Claws for the help on the Widow Mines. Oh, this is going to be very interesting here. Obviously, the main thing is he has to make sure he doesn't die off to the DTs. You see a blink upgrade coming in behind this for MaNa as well, so you can turn this into a fairly regular kind of follow-up as well. And as we do get this set up and rolling. Wardy, we want you to take your shirt off along with the overlay. Yeah, that costs money, mate. I'm sorry, can't do that for the non-subs. That's what happens in the sub-only Discord chat, you know. Hey, by the way, if you're in, well, you don't have to be a new sub, but if you do want to join us on Discord, !Discord in the chat, come join our channel. Try and use it nice and regularly. I read pretty much everything. Well, I do read everything that's posted in there, so come join us on Discord. Discord as we do CTTs into the natural. He's going to try and get up into this main ramp, and he's just going to type out GG because his engineering bay wasn't ready. This is a nice, quick, simple 5-minute game for the entire map list for this series, so we know which map is which, and we shouldn't really have any delays, apart from our intended breaks. We do have, to the bottom right-hand side, our blue Protoss player. Give it up if you're tuning on Team Liquid's MaNa. To the top left-hand side, our red Terran player is, of course, uThermal, also from Team Liquid. As we get set up in a game 2, and obviously uThermal hoping for a little bit of a better start off than in that last game. DTs, baby. What's up, T-World G94 in the chat? Came in for $10 donation yesterday when the stream crashed. Thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate it. Sorry that you donated at probably the most inopportune or most unfortunate time I've ever seen. It was kind of crazy. It was actually kind of funny when the stream crashed yesterday because XSplit died. It was actually the point where we had like 2 resubs, a new sub, and something else. Like, it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. Pro comes in and nibbles away on this SCV on the building the barracks, as we are going to be seeing the early scout. Just from MaNa this time around, nothing from uThermal just yet, but he will start to move across the map now. One SCV to the low ground for the CC, one SCV across the map. And the scout Reaper on the way up as well, and this SCV will build a CC, but might get blocked. MaNa's not there in time to block it, but he can still nibble. Although right now that pro SCV is in the center of the command center. Whoa! Whoa, he's literally inside it! Insane. Insane. Mike Stint's coming in with the sub. How you doing? Woody Hearts in the chat, please. Welcome to the family. Take it off. Yeah, like I said, man, the sub channel on the Discord. Go in there and make a request. I'm sure it'll be fulfilled immediately by me tonight. Kappa face. All right, we are kicking off and. Really just getting the initial scouts down, and obviously as the Reaper comes across the map, we'll look to see what it wants to get up to as well. Robot Facility comes in from MaNa. It's his first real tech choice of the game, and that's what this Reaper would love to be able to scout here. And Abyssal Reaper should be able to get the scouting information. He'll hop up and he should commit straight through, but the Stalker is very well positioned, and actually he will be able to be pushed away there, so that was nicely done by MaNa so far. This Reaper unable to do anything just yet. As he comes over to the side, and he's just going to sit behind this mineral line for now. We do see the Widow Mine building up for uThermal again, and we do see reactors on this barracks, and the starport's coming up. It's about halfway done, the starport. Couple more Marines on the way out, and it's going to be seeing this bunker set here for uThermal. A couple of Marines inside of it. Just safety, little bits and pieces. This is interesting. Very fast Immortal being thrown out at the moment. Building a Sentry as well. I wonder if we do see a bit of aggression coming out of that Protoss player here. Like another Immortal coming out and just like an Immortal Prison push. Or Immortal Sentry push for the Prison to back it up. Immortal will come out now the Prison. But I mean, if he goes, does he go sooner? Does he go to... I don't think you go with just one Immortal, right? I guess you could. I guess you can. I mean, it still has a little bit of oomph to take down that bunker. Brigades coming down, 3 of them, taking us to 4 total, which generally is kind of beyond the norm for just the 2 bases. So we've seen the Prison loading up, so it's just going to be 2 sentries and an Immortal in this initially. Again, can kind of warp in as he moves across the map, but won't really warp in, I guess. Probably maybe just a couple of Stalkers. Well, he's actually already warping in a couple of Stalkers, I say that. They're going to start running over. I think the Stalkers will go a long way to help, but now we see the medevac coming in, and there's 2 Widow Mines in. There's natural mineral line, and MaNa is not paying any attention. Now he sees it. It's a bit too late. 8 workers go down, and the Widow Mines are unburrowed, and they're going to actually run past the medevac. There we go. They figured it out in the end. They're going to jump into the medevac now, and well, meanwhile, there's still a bunker here, and uThermal's kind of figuring out, well, if you're not at home with any units at all, what are you doing? And so he gets ready to surround this bunker, but actually it's going to be the warping up in the main base, where there isn't going to be a bunker to help out. And uThermal going to pull his SCVs into this here. He's building a siege tank, but it's not ready yet, so using his SCVs to tank as he tries to fight this. As MaNa just going to kite back down to the low ground. 14 workers going down, 15 workers going down. Well, it is the Marine count staying strong. Currently 20 to 27 workers, obviously double mule in the game as well. MaNa has to make a decision as to how he follows this up. Tank is about to finish. We will be able to siege that tank up right now, but he hasn't done it just yet. SCV's pulling for the 2nd time. Finally, the tank comes in, but took a little while. Meanwhile, Widowmine's back in the main base. Have done a lot once again. The Immortal is going to be able to help pick away at that siege tank, though, and it gets picked up itself into the prison. And MaNa will break on through very simply, very easily. Barely a minute longer than the first game to pick up game 2 of this series and go 2-0 up in the best of 5. A 2-0 lead in this best of 5, and MaNa is on the verge of victory in the OSC Masters Cup number 108. And we are going to be looking at. So let's do this as we jump into game 3 of this series. It's already been a quick one. It could end right here, honestly. It's down 2-0 to the, or 0-2, down 0-2 to the top right hand side. Our blue Terran player. Can he bounce back? It is uThermal. Bottom left, our red Protoss, of course, is MaNa, up 2-0, and what a run he's having in this event, by the way. Dropped one map in his group stage, 2 uThermal actually, they went 1-1 in the group stage against each other. Then MaNa went 3, and who did he play in the round of 8? I've completely forgot. I'm gonna have to check it, I've completely forgotten. Even though I totally do know it as well. I'm so disappointed that I don't know this right now, because I totally do actually know it. MaNa went 3 and won. He was against Cyan. Crap, I thought it was missing out. No, it was Maxed beat Strange. Yeah, he dropped a map to Cyan and he dropped didn't drop any maps to Maxed. So currently right now in this tournament, MaNa is what, like 15-2 plus these 2 games, 17-2. It's kind of crazy. He's really having a killer run so far. Let's see if he can keep it up, of course. Yeah, in our potentially final game of the tournament. If MaNa wins this, then it is over. But do not forget, in 45 minutes, the WardiTV Christmas Invitational playoffs are going to be beginning. Our second tournament of the day. Long day for us. We said it at the start. And it's very true. We're about what, we're about 6 hours into the cast so far. 6.5 hours we've been live. What's up, Adele? How am I going to say this? Adele Chusakovsky for the Twitch Prime sub. I don't think I murdered it for once. That must be the most difficult name I didn't completely murder on stream. I probably have murdered it, but my confidence says otherwise. Thank you, Adele Chusakovsky, for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the family. Some Wardy hearts up in here. Wow, the sub train is so real today, guys. Thank you so much for all the love. I'm really thankful. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciating all your subs coming through. Another Twitch Prime. Welcome to the fam. See some Wardy hearts in the chat for the new sub. As we are going to see SCV poking around, pushed away by a Stalker. Both players with the expansion up here 3 minutes into the game. And MaNa just throwing down that Twilight Council currently in the main base. We're going to see that SCV taken down. Stalker pulling all the way back down towards the bottom left. There's a couple of gateways on the way up now. That blink starting to build up here as well. You do see more Hellions on the way out. uThermal in these early stages. This game he went for the Reactor Expand rather than the Reaper Expand. It gives him this basically this cleaner movement in towards the reactor to get 6-7 Marines up for the medevac drop. And then also 6 Hellions up in time to run by. And this has become the most common and kind of most used build for Terran players in TvP lately. And we're going to be seeing it used here once again. Loads up the Marines. They'll drop towards the main to distract and pull MaNa out of position. And meanwhile the Hellions will try and dive in towards the natural. MaNa's set up a bit of SimCity wall here though to try and stop the Hellions getting in as easily. Let's see if it's going to work out for him. A couple of Stalkers in the main base. 3 in the nat. And here we go. Moving across the map. uThermal preparing to go into all of this aggression to see what he can do. Blink's about halfway done. MaNa will have another warp in a Stalker shortly, which will help a lot with help to deflect this pressure, of course. It's all about being able to defend in 2 places at once. As here we go. First medevac takes a couple of shots off the Stalkers already. Marines are dropping in. They're starting to fight, and they're kind of very well spread out. But they are getting some damage done. Stalkers will target the medevac. And the Stalker going down. The second one will go down too. Hellions actually going to dive into the main base instead of the natural. And they're going to find workers here nonetheless. They're going to get, what, 8 workers so far? And now up to 12. He's actually getting 4 workers of every volley until this one. Now, 14 workers in total. But he loses absolutely everything. And what this opens him to is a huge counterattack potential for Blink Stalkers now. Because Blink's about to finish. A Prism is building and MaNa realizes that this aggression is the possibility. And so off he goes. 14 workers lost, yes. But so much opportunity now for him to get across the map and do some damage of his own. Moving on in towards the upper right hand side, MaNa looking to see what he can get up to. A lone marine coming forward is going to get picked off right away here perhaps. I mean, do you just blink past these bunkers onto that tank? I think he is. Oh, the blink is wrong though. I mean, he doesn't get all the stalkers past the bunkers, so that's a lot of extra damage he takes here. Now he backs away. Warp Prism about to arrive. It's only triple gateway, so it's not a huge amount of warp ins to reinforce this. I mean, a blink up in towards the main base would be very deadly at the moment as well. Observer coming forwards, I mean, he'll see the Viking, right? But he just blinks up here and the Viking dies instantly. Now uThermal has to reposition himself as well. Liberator comes out, will have to find himself a position again. You're going to see that Liberator is very far forwards. The Stalkers blink over, he'll get a tank, he'll get the Liberator. Now this is just going to be GG, I think, right? I mean, these Marines are dropping so quickly. There's not that many of them. The Stalkers just blink backwards, and this is the time we were talking about. You throw away every single unit to kill 14 probes. I mean, 14 probes is great, but then the Stalkers come across the map. And they do a lot. So, yeah. It's a very loud alarm outside. God. I was wondering what that was. Stalkers jumping up into the main base once again. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's like a siren going on outside. I'm like, what the fuck? Stalkers blink in, another tank goes down, and MaNa just complete domination in this best of 5. And uThermal will have his Marines blinked onto, and even if he survives this, cleans it up to some extent. I mean, at the end of the day, well, it's probably not going to end too pretty either. He actually blinks to the low ground, which now teams up with even more Stalkers, and that combo of Stalkers. Well, he still has Observer on the high ground. It's giving him the vision. Stalkers over here can blink up again, and well, SCVs are going to keep on being chased. uThermal trying to get the unit up, but it's not going to happen. MaNa is just going to make this happen. GG. MaNa with the 3-0 is going to be victorious here.